Hi everyone, thanks for popping in on my channel. Today I've got some pin mail to open up for you. Now this is the pin mail that ended up getting me in pin jail for 2 weeks. I've been saving it because I've been waiting for some of it to arrive. Some of it has come all the way from the Shanghai park, so I've got 5 bubble mailers to open up for you today. As I say, I think 2 of them are from the Shanghai parks, pickups that from people that I've met on Instagram. I think a couple are from eBay, and then one of them is also some fantasy pins as well, so bear with me while I get through these. We've got a lot to get through, but let's get straight into the first one. Okay, so it looks like this is one I bought from eBay. It's well packaged, well bubble wrapped. I can't actually see what pin it is through the bubble wrap. Oh, okay, I just got a sneak peek of what this is. So this is an anniversary pin. It was released at the beginning of the year, I think, for the 65th anniversary of Peter Pan. And the one that I chose to go for was this Peter Pan pin with the Peter Pan shadow trying to escape out the window. So even the backing card is really nice on this. So we've got like a London skyline in the background with Big Ben poking out the top, and then we've got the years of the anniversary over the top, and as I said before, it's got the 65th anniversary here. And here is the pin. So this is a really great design. I'm really loving this pin. So we've got Peter Pan sat on the floor grabbing hold of the feet of his shadow who's trying to fly out at the window. And actually it's a pin on pin design, so Peter Pan and his shadow are pin on pin, but the shadow actually has got like a swinging element as well. We can see a London skyline out the background, and the shadow is trying to escape through the window. I think that's a really fun design. Seeing this pin made me want to collect Peter Pan pins. I do really love Peter Pan. I love the whole you know, not wanting to grow up, and I think anybody who's a massive Disney nut kind of has that same inner child not wanting to let go. I decided I wanted to start collecting Peter Pan pins. I'm trying to decide which ones I might go for, but I think I've actually settled on Peter Pan pins that include his shadow. I haven't seen too many of them around, but I thought this was a great start. Loving this pin. And then on the back we've got the Mickey waffle, and it says limited edition 4000, and then we've got Peter Pan's 65th anniversary down there in the bottom as well. So I think we're off to a great start with this. I keep finding more and more things that I want to start collecting when really I should maybe be cutting back on a few. And the second parcel I'm going to open, I think, is also from eBay. Now I had decided to go for this pin because my nickname has been Vixen since I was at university, and now that I've kind of taken on being the Disney Vixen, I wanted some kind of fox pin. Let's get this out the bubble wrap again. Another well packaged pin. The one I decided to go for was Todd from the Fox and the Hound movie. So unfortunately the backing card has got a little bit creased in its way over here, but the pin looks like it's in perfect condition. The backing card has little trees and mushrooms in the background. Now I think this series was called the Woodland Cuties, and there are certain different animals from different movies. I think Bambi and Thumper are in there. Todd and Copper also. Let me get Todd off the card. So I think Todd is the perfect way to start a Foxy collection or a Vixen collection. He looks really adorable. It almost looks like he's got little grey wellies on. It's a really simple design, but I think a really cute looking pin, really shiny. And then on the back we've got a really small waffle pattern. I've not seen a waffle pattern so small before. And then it says Disneyland Paris and the pin trading logo on the back as well. So I think that's all my eBay purchases. I think I'll head to some fantasy pins next and save the Shanghai pins for last. Now when I first bought a fantasy pin, I never actually knew what a fantasy pin was. I thought I was buying an authentic, genuine Disney pin, but for those of you who don't know, like I didn't, fantasy pins are pins which have been designed by Disney fans, and sometimes are even more beautiful than the pins that Disney come up with themselves. And there's a company on the internet called Grape Soda, kind of a spin on the Up Grape Soda pin, and they've got a whole range of different pins on their websites. They're bringing out some new ones. They had their year anniversary recently and had a little bit of a sale, so I've been eyeing up their pins for a while and couldn't resist any longer, so I have bought a couple. So I've got a little card first of all, and it says Grape Soda Club, you and me, we're in a club now. And then at the bottom we've got their website, which is grapesoda.co. And it says, Grape Soda Club is for the adventurers and the dreamers, for those that believe in never growing up. So we're having kind of a never growing up theme with these mailers today. The first one I'm pulling out is a Little Mermaid style Polaroid camera. Now the Grape Soda Company kind of has this range of different Polaroid camera style pins. Each of them is designed like a different princess. Obviously we have the Ariel one here, and the backing card is also themed like Ariel. It's a bit scaly, and then it says, you and me, we're in a club now. I'm guessing that must be a quote from the movie. I don't really recall that, but it's been a while since I've watched Up. This has a sliding element as well, so I want to be able to show you that. So as you can see, as you flip it, a picture of the Cinderella castle, a Polaroid picture, pops out the top there. As I say, this is a fantasy pin, so you're not going to see the waffle design on these, or it won't say copyright Disney, and we don't have the Mickey head pin back. I think Grape Soda do some great designs. This was my favourite of the Polaroid. I think they do a Rapunzel one as well, and a Belle. A few others, I think maybe a Cinderella, I'm not sure. We've got a little Mickey head up here and a little Ariel shell down at the bottom there. So I think that's a really clever design. I'm really pleased with this one. And it's much bigger than I thought it was going to be as well. Looking at the website, I thought it was going to be quite a bit smaller, but it's a decent sized pin. And then the last one in here that I also bought is a Cinderella themed pin. Now I'm not a Cinderella collector at all. I mean, it's a great classic film, but I don't really collect Cinderella pins. But when I saw this one, I thought the concept was amazing. It's a really cool concept for a pin, and I just had to have it when I saw it, especially when I saw that it had a little bit of money off it. And this time we have Cinderella's carriage. Let me bring it a little bit closer. So we have Cinderella's carriage. So there's a metallic outline of the pumpkin carriage, and we have the carriage in the middle, but on the other side spins round and we can turn it back into a pumpkin and then back into a carriage. So depending on what kind of time of day it is, if we're past midnight, then maybe it would be the pumpkin, but if it's before midnight, we've still got the carriage. So I thought this was a really cool, clever design, and I think the pin is gorgeous. I think they also do this in a necklace form as well. I'm blown away by the ideas that these people have for fantasy pins. I can't decide which side I like better, actually. And the pin posts on the back are over the wheels of the carriage. So it's looking like I may have got the fantasy pin bug as well. I am actually designing my own fantasy pins now. One of them's just gone into production. If you're interested in it, there are still some slots available for it. Check out my Instagram page if you'd like to have a quick peek at that. I'm sorry for the plug, I'm just really excited to finally get something I've been designing out into the pin world. I'm gonna go for this one first. I've never been to China. My boyfriend is Chinese, and we have been talking about a kind of family trip to China, but I'm not sure the Shanghai parks were on the agenda, but I may have to break away and visit them for a little bit. But I've been sent a brochure for the pin trading fun day, which they had over at the Shanghai Disney Resort. I'm really gutted we don't have anything like this at all in the UK. And it's got a bit of a teaser of some of the pins that have been brought out over there as well. So I've been sent a little couple of stickers as well, and a little Zum Zum post-it note. So we've got a Zum Zum Mickey Mouse head, and it says, thanks for your purchase and I hope you enjoy your pin. And then I got a couple of stickers from the pin trading day. So we have one with Chip and Dale and one with Mickey and the gang, and it says pin trading fun day on there. So these are cute little items to receive with the pin, so thanks for these. And then this is the pin. Now I saw this online and I couldn't resist it. It is a Buzz Lightyear pin, and because it's Buzz, I probably paid a little bit more for it than I should have done. It's a hidden Mickey pin. Now they released these new Toy Story hidden Mickeys. They were kind of like jigsaw puzzle pieces, all different characters. They obviously have Bud and Wuzzy, and then they have some other lesser known characters like the unicorn, is it Buttercup I think? But obviously I had to get the Buzz one. And here he is. I just love the glitter, so sparkly, looks like he's floating around in space, maybe on a spacewalk. and we've got a little hidden Mickey up at the top there. He's looking really cute with his rosy cheeks. And then on the back we have the waffle pattern as well, and it says number 3 of 12. So there are 12 different puzzle pieces for you to collect, but this one was expensive enough, so I think I'm gonna have to stick with just Buzz. But how could you not be happy with Buzz? So really excited to add another Buzz pin to my collection. Gosh, I've got loads of great pins in these mailers. I've just noticed I've got mud on my arm. Sorry, I don't know if any of you have noticed that. I do get a wash. I've just got back from walking the dog. We went on like a country walk, so yeah, that's why I'm a little bit muddy. I'm sorry. Probably should get a shower before doing this, but never mind. It's good to share these kind of things with the whole internet. Anyway, so first thing I've received is some stickers. So we've got 3 stickers here. One of them is Pirates of the Caribbean, one of them's Tarzan, and one of them is Minnie Mouse. And they just say the name of the characters and then Shanghai Disney Resorts on the side. I think my favourite of the 3 would be Tarzan. I do love that movie. I love all the songs in that movie. And actually, when I was at school, I did an art project based on Tarzan as well. So yeah, Tarzan would be my favourite of the 3 here. And then we do have 2 pins to get into. So the main pin I bought from this person is actually one I'll open up second. This one I just bought because I was trying to cut down on shipping costs, so I thought it made more sense to get 2 pins rather than 1 pin given the amount of shipping I was paying. So I do want to start collecting Baymax, and when I saw that they had this one I thought I might as well buy this. Good logic, right? So the one I went for was the Baymax and Hero pins. So this is a pin set of 2. We've got Baymax and Hero in their sort of super suits. I'm not that interested in Hero. The reason I bought this was for Baymax, obviously. Let me get him off and have a closer look. So he's in a really sparkly red suit. Looks like he's got a Mickey ears headband on there. I just love the colours on this pin, and I do love Baymax. I'd want to start collecting more Baymax pins, so that's why I went for this one. And then as a little bonus, we've got Hero in his suit also, which also got this almost kind of glittery element to the enamel paint. This is probably the smallest pin in my collection now. Look how tiny he is. But anyway, the main event is Baymax. And then the final pin of the video is a doggy pin. As I said, I've just got back from walking my dog. We got our dog in January this year, and with it being the year of the dog and it's the year we got a dog, I wanted a pin as kind of a you know, a keepsake as to remember that year by. So I went for this one. And this pin is special to me for a whole range of different reasons. So as I said, I got it because I got a new doggy this year, and 2018 was the year of the dog. And as I said before, my boyfriend is Chinese, so a Chinese doggy pin the year I got a dog was something I just had to have. We've got Pluto on the front, and we've got a lantern hanging on his tail, and the lantern has a swinging element also. The backing card is really cool, so it says Lunar Year 2018 limited edition, and that's him off the backing card. So the background has some Chinese characters there. I'm not sure what they mean. I am trying to learn Chinese, but I'll be trying to speak it, not read it. And we've got like a glitter element to the gold background, and then the back is much the same. So we have the waffle Mickey pattern with limited edition 4000 and the pin trading and copyright logo. So I think I saved the best to last for this video. This one's probably my favourite of the pin mail I've opened today, just because it has a lot of meaning behind it for me. But I would never ever be disappointed with receiving a Buzz Lightyear pin. Although I think this was I probably paid a little bit more than I should have done for this. Actually forgotten now how much it was. I think I decided it was too much and forgot how much I paid. Got the pin now, that's all that matters. But again, I'm loving the fantasy pins. I'm definitely going to be checking out more of Grape Soda. But the favourite of the 2 I think has to be the Cinderella one. Gosh, there were 8 pins in that mail opening. You can see now why I was in pin jail for 2 weeks. But I'm out now, so yay, I've broken out of pin jail. I've done a lot of pin trading whilst I was in pin jail, so I've got some more mailers I'm waiting to arrive. So I'll be opening some more pin mail again for you soon. I've also subscribed to the Tokyo Kawaii Club recently, so I'm expecting another mailer from that shortly. So do stay tuned with my channel and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. So lots of exciting egg stuff on its way. And thanks again for popping in. Bye!